name is Ruth Ann Allison, and this is a persuasive speech. The act of saving lives has reached a remarkable goal. With the process of organ donation, life can still go on for the unfortunate people with malfunctioning organs. I believe everyone should become an organ donor because each day approximately 60 people out of 100 receive an organ transplant, but another 17 people die while on the waiting list. Whereas a single cadaver, organ, and tissue donor can save or enhance the lives of more than 50 people. That means that if you are in a serious accident and have designated on your driver's license to become an organ donor, any and all of your salvageable organs will be removed and shared with those in desperate need across the country. You could literally be save many lives of grateful souls. Organ donation is the surgical removal of organs and or tissue from a donor after he is declared deceased and brain dead. The organ tissues are transplanted into another living person. After confirmation that the person is declared a donor, blood samples are taken for a matching process. Once a recipient is located, the organs are removed. The organs are never removed unless a recipient is located, which is very rare. Currently, the recipient list for kidney donations is at a remarkable high. There are approximately 118,000 people on the waiting list today. According to the National Kidney Foundation, in addition to the cadaver donation, there is also live donation. Live donation can be made with a kidney, a partial liver, a lung, or bone marrow transplantation. There are many examples of heroism through living donation. I have a personal friend who recently, 4 weeks ago to be exact, donated a kidney to a friend. This act of unselfishness has now given his friend the opportunity to see his children and to be able to grow old and imagine his life being old. My friend Lori is his wife, and she recently wrote about the journey they went through during this incredible process. The complete story of this journey of life is available for you to read on her blog. It's www.lauriedavis.blogspot.com. After reading this amazing personal account and delving into the area of this project with organ donation, I now realize the significance of sacrifice. According to the Barnes Jewish Hospital Kidney Transplant Center, specialists in the field of kidney donation now realize that living donation allows for better organ functioning and higher rate of success. As of 2010, 40% of the transplants completed at Barnes Jewish Hospital were from living donators. A living donor transplantation is when the patient receives a kidney from a live person. This provides better kidney functioning than a deceased donor kidney would. When the kidney comes from a person that has died, there are numerous examples of persons who gave generously to save others' lives. One in particular is the story of Stacy Stoltz. She was a 17-year-old high school senior, and she was killed in a car accident. Her mother, Cheryl, donated Stacy's heart, her liver, her lungs, her bone, her corneas, and even her skin. Stacy had always been a giving person, and she would want to give the gift of life even with her death. Cheryl was able to meet 4 of the recipients. The liver recipient was a 40-year-old mother of 2, and the lung recipient was a 59-year-old woman. The heart was a 77-year-old chiropractor, and the kidney recipient was a father of 3 boys, a Mr. Mom. The souls and the recipients continue to stay in contact. Each year they get together. Even though Stacy's death is still hard to deal with, but having all of her recipients together at one time each year reminds everyone a part that Stacy still lives on. The Stoltzfeld donating was the last gift that Stacy had to give. Be sure to declare to the DMV when you apply for your new or to renew your driver's license that committing to be a donor and making a difference in death to those who are in need. Consider this. You need a kidney. Someone that you know needs a kidney. Someone that you love needs a kidney. Makes you more inclined to consider becoming a donor, doesn't it? During this timeline that I'm streaming my speech, there has been 11 people that have been added to the donor list. It happens every 11 minutes. Each day, an average of 75 people receive an organ transplant. However, an average of 20 people die while waiting on the transplant. That can take place because of the shortage of donated organs. Organ transplantation has become accepted medical treatment for end-stage organ failure. The facts prove it, but only you can make it happen. Statistics can sometimes be overwhelming or difficult to understand. One thing to remember is that every number in the statistics you view is actually a real person who needs your help and is waiting for a life-saving transplant, or a person who has left a lasting legacy because an organ donor. Be sure to specifically designate to the DMV that you want to become an organ donor, that you care and you want to give. Remember, every number statistic represents a life, a mom, a dad, a brother, a sister, or a child, someone who is important to someone else, maybe even you. Become an organ donor today. Give back.